guys, welcome at Whisky for You, and I'm looking today forward to tasting with you a whiskey that comes with a particularly beautiful story. Now you could say, oh, we all fall again for marketing, but on the other hand, why not? We all love beautiful stories, do we? And this is a really nice one. Caledonia is the Latin name for Scotland, which the Romans gave the district in the north of their district Britannia. And now, this beautiful bottle has the following words. Let me tell you that I love you and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me and now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, you know that would make me more than sad. Caledonias have been everything I ever had. Isn't that nice? The Scottish folk musician Dougie MacLean wrote this song 1977, and he wrote it during his stay in France, and it is about his longing for his Scottish home. Later, this song was the inspiration for one of the most successful 12-year-old whiskies of the distillery Edradour. And this special whiskey was not only named after this song, but actually it was created by the song composer himself and Andrew Symington, who is the owner of Edradour. Dougie MacLean probably knew the distillery before because he is from Perth, which is not far away from Edradour, maybe about 40 kilometers. So you can imagine how the two are sitting there, strum on the guitar, think about the flavors that could be connected with this patriotic song. Isn't that a lovely picture? Maybe you want to listen to the song later on. This is probably only possible with a family-sized business like Edradour. Edradour is one of the smallest distilleries in Scotland that produces high-quality and world-famous whiskies. They produce about 130,000 liters of whiskey per year, which is compared to others not much. So if you compare it, for example, to a distillery like Glenfiddich, then they produce about 10 million of liters. And even today, Edradour is still located in the Highlands and their old farm buildings, and the production is not computer-based. It's done by hand, and it's done the same way like it was 150 years ago. I visited this distillery, and I can only recommend this beautiful tour to everybody. It's very personal and very interesting, and if you have the time and you come to Scotland, have a look at this distillery. And apart from this beautiful story, the Caledonia has become a really excellent single malt, and I'm pleased to try it with you now. So, due to the patriotic song, this nice bottle has comes with a packaging with the Scottish national flag, which is a white cross on blue background. Same like we have for you here today. So let's have a look. Ah, wow. Look at this color. Can you see that? The bottle looks similar like the 10-year-old, which is well known for its strong, spicy oak notes. So let's have a look. What is this one like? We have a nice glass here today. Typical whiskey tasting glass. The 12-year-old now is a special further development of the 10-year-old, which was stored for only 8 years in second or third filled oak barrels, and then extremely long 42 months matured in Oloroso sherry casks. So we can expect here really intense aromas. And that's also why it has this beautiful color, which is incidentally in this case not colored, but it comes from this extremely long maturing in Oloroso sherry cask. Dark mahogany. Very nice. And by the way, it's also not chill filtered, so let's see how is the result in the taste. Clear sherry notes, but no overwhelming fruitiness. It's pleasant, a pleasant sweetness of grapes and raisins, sweet vanilla, and well, someone once said that it smells like alcohol chocolates. I think this is a very good description. But also, the bourbon barrels are discreetly noticeable, better balanced like the 10-year-old, which is extremely spicy. So let's try. Strong approach. Wow. The 64% are lasting on the tongue. In the front part of the tongue you feel sweet cherry aromas and ripe fruits, dates, almonds, and maybe honey, but also spices. It's a little bit like a Christmas cake. Yeah, but there in the background, actually a little bit further back on the tongue, you feel slight oak notes, which become stronger in the finish. Yeah, I would say in the nose it's much softer, but in the taste it becomes stronger. Clearly oak notes, a mild spiciness, wood and tobacco notes, and finally even a little bitterness which dries the tongue. Not extreme, but very, very balanced. Wow. And finally, this sweet aroma of nuts and raisins and dates remains on the tongue and lingers there for a long time. Wow, a wonderful single malt created by those two guys. Yeah, the price is a little bit higher than the 10-year-old, but it's also older, it's handmade whiskey, and it's much more complex than the 10-year-old. And it comes with a wonderful story. That also counts. Okay, so if you would like to try it, have a look at our shop. And I'm glad to see you again at Whisky for You, your whiskey tasting room. Thank you.